And hello everyone, welcome into Dot Talk as we get toward the end of Season 16, and Tuba Samurai with you, glad to be here as always, talking about goal line blitz news and what's going on in the game, and hope everyone had success in the playoffs if you were able to make it. A few of the changes in goal line blitz over the past week or so, the addition of the extended plateau program. Also, they've added in a thing where you can boost to 72. It's only going to be available till the end of Season 22. Player must be a minimum of level 69 in order to use the addition. They're doing this to give people who have not quite reached level 72 the opportunity to boost those extra levels. A player must be over 440 days old to use the addition, and once a player is over 441 days old, they can use this addition, and they don't have to wait until the next season. The league structure changes rolled out. You can look at the details on that in the last announcement by Catch-22, talking about how they're going to reorganize that. Hopefully that will lead to a little more parity in the leagues and a little more competitive play. J.D. Bollock helped me out a lot this week writing our pro tip, and he looked me up a Bork quote. And, of course, our Bork quote this week talking about the servers. Here lately we've had a lot of downtime, especially in the early morning hours. Things running slow. A lot of 404 errors. And Catch-22 had this to say about that. It said, obviously 404 errors and site downtime are a serious issue. It's something we're aware of and are not pleased with. That's why we bought the new server recently. Bort's the only person who really knows what the issue is, and I don't feel like I could explain it properly. He believes the problem is on GLB's end and not the host end. He said the host network uptime has been very good for the past year or more, and that's all we're paying the host for. The issue, he said, is likely a network issue, and he's trying to correct that. He has upgraded versions of the cache server and is constantly poring over the servers and network connections to determine and fix issues. He's mentioned that GLB might be considering hiring an infrastructure consultant, something I encourage him to highly pursue given the ongoing problems. That's your Bork quote from Catch-22 this week, talking about the 404 errors and everything. Our pro tip this week comes from J.D. Bollock. He says, are you a DC having trouble stopping both the run and the pass, or are you building defensive dots and frustrated about not being great at any particular thing? Being able to design the defensive AI to bring in custom slot defenders provides you the opportunity to utilize players built specifically to stop the run or shut down the pass. With the right planning, you can have a left outside linebacker with the equipment and VAs for him to excel in short yardage situations when he is matched up against a blocking tight end. Then a different player can be used at the position for long yardage when a receiving tight end comes into the game. By building your players for specific roles and utilizing them properly, specialists become one of the best weapons in any defensive coordinator's arsenal. Even casual teams can benefit by using the Formations tab on the depth chart to bring in certain players against shotgun and single-back formations. Be careful, however, because offensive coordinators know these tricks too, and will sometimes use personnel just to trick the defensive play calling. Building to defend the pass doesn't mean you should ignore things like tackling. Otherwise, you'll end up getting burned. That's your pro tip from J.D. Bollock. Thanks for that. And right now, taking a look in at our Dot Talk replays of the week. Replay number 1 coming out of competitive 30 cap. Macon Gators versus the John Deere Thunderbirds. This one came in the fourth quarter, 2 minutes to go. The ball on the Thunderbirds 4. Macon thought it was going to pull off the upset when Kurt Keitha dropped back pass to Master Exploder up the right side. But cornerback Picky McPickertons jumps in front of the receiver. He gets the ball and seals the victory with a 108-yard pick six for the touchdown. Replay number 2 coming out of World League. We got the Gunny Highways Recon Platoon versus the SoCal BDC. And a number 1 seed versus number 8 in this matchup. This comes out of the fourth quarter, 22 to go in the game, when Tommy Shotgun finds Ben Net open up the left side of the field, but cornerback Carl Grams makes a diving tackle at the 4-yard line. He seals that upset as time expires. Replay number 3. This comes out of Elite 42 cap, Dark Side of the Moon units versus the Thunder Bay Sabretooths. This replay out of the second quarter. 14-16 to go in the second. Right linebacker Leonard Freebird. He looks like he's blitzing the quarterback. He has a clear path to the sack, but then does something even better. follows the halfback into the flat where he intercepts the pass and returns it for a 23-yard touchdown return. Replay number 4 out of the World League, Saigon Horrors and the Chocolate Blaze. Saigon Horrors up by 2 at this point. This replay comes out of the fourth quarter, 3:50 to go in the game. And under 4 minutes to go, a clash between two of Goal Line Blitz best teams. D-League cornerback makes a great cut to elude the Saigon defender, then follows some great blocking along the right side for a 69-yard punt return that gave Chocolate the lead for good. And we all know how that ended up for Chocolate Blaze, who has won the title in World League. Eastern Europe AAA, the replay of the week here on Dot Talk, the Hammerfest Vikings versus the Bucharest Warriors. Hammerfest looks like it's going to extend their lead going into halftime as Owen McFly breaks in the open field, but left linebacker Choco laid the second, hustles after him, pokes the ball loose, forcing the fumble, allowing teammate Nate Odom, who's playing cornerback, he picks the ball up, takes it for a 57-yard score on the fumble recovery. That's your Dot Talk replay of the week. And I want to thank J.D. Bollock, who helped me out big time this week. He got me up the board quote, the pro tip. He even wrote most of the stuff for the replay of the week. Thanks a lot, buddy. And that's going to do it for us on Dot Talks. Be sure to listen next week. We'll have our Season 16 finale. This is Tuba Samurai for Dot Talks, signing off.
All the shit you've been a feeding me, I call it disposable hypocrisy. I'm gonna give my head some time to breathe. I'm gonna lay right down beside you, snorting cocaine on the back of a train. You say you do it to take away the pain. I must be going slightly insane. I'm gonna lay right down beside you. I'm gonna lay right down beside you.
I'm gonna lay
right down beside you.
I'm gonna
lay right down beside you. Microdots and Tomazzi.